I'll be doing the tax calculator, which is our first program assignment for this week. And this one was the first GUI that I'd made in Java, really. I've messed with GUIs before in TK interface with Python and stuff, and it's quite a bit different, but this is a pretty easy process. Um, so first, I started out kind of basing this off of the Celsius Fahrenheit calculator with the slide bar that they have in the book. It's a very similar concept. The layout is basically the same. I just went through and made sure everything was correct. So here's my labels. I've added my text fields, and I made the first text field editable, so I could actually input a value and then find the tax on it. And then I set up my slide bar with 0 to 25 because I figure if you're paying more than 25% tax, that's a little much. I started on interval 6 because I know most taxes are around 6, but until you click it, it doesn't show anything, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute. And then just adding my labels and my text boxes into my panel, and then adding the panel to the actual object. And then here's just the change event handler. All right, we'll go ahead and run this guy. And then we get it up here. So like I said, it doesn't show anything, and then even whenever you input the value into the field and you click off of it, it won't do anything until you take your slide bar and move it one. Until it gets that event handle command, it won't do anything. And then so we can see 10% of 23 is 2.3. So yeah, I mean, it works. The only thing is I couldn't, and like I said, this is the first one I did, so the other one is much more neat. But for some reason, this label, I don't know how to attach it to this particular object, and I'm sure there's a method for that. I just didn't see it whenever I was building this one. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it works. We can see the tax output. We can input the cost, and we can use the slide bar. And then you can see here, I found out the hard way that you can only use um, integers and whole numbers within the slide bar, or at least that was my experience. So I had to get a little creative on how to actually calculate the tax. All right, well, thanks, and I welcome any input.